Maya steps onto the stage with shaky hands, trying to steady her breathing as the bright audition lights blind her for a moment. The judges sit in a row, flipping through notes and whispering to each other, barely acknowledging her presence. She forces a smile, hoping to hide how terrified she feels inside. The audience watches quietly, some curious, others indifferent, as she clears her throat and signals for the music to start. The first soft notes fill the room, and Maya finally begins to sing, her voice trembling at first but slowly finding its strength. Just as she reaches a delicate high note, one she practiced countless times, a sudden metallic clatter echoes from backstage. It sounds like something heavy crashing against the floor. Maya's voice cuts off immediately, and the entire room shifts from quiet anticipation to confusion. Heads turn toward the source of the noise, judges lean forward to see what's happening, and Maya stands frozen, unsure whether she should continue singing or step back. The atmosphere that was just starting to warm up becomes tense and awkward, leaving Maya feeling exposed and completely thrown off balance. A moment later, the source of the noise becomes clear as a janitor, Mr. Brooks, steps into view, pushing an old mop bucket that squeaks with every turn of its wheels. He looks just as startled as everyone else, clearly realizing he's wandered into the wrong place at the worst possible time. He mutters an apology under his breath, trying to back away quietly, but the bucket tips slightly, sloshing water and drawing even more attention. The audience murmurs, a few people laughing awkwardly, while one of the judges raises an eyebrow in irritation. Maya stands frozen at center stage, unsure whether to smile, wait, or disappear. Mr. Brooks fumbles with his mop, apologizing again, explaining that he thought the auditions had wrapped for the day and he just needed to clean the stage area. His voice is soft, humble, and edged with embarrassment. A judge gestures for him to leave quickly, but just as he turns, he pauses for a second, unintentionally humming the melody Maya had been singing before the interruption. The tune comes out smooth, warm, and unexpectedly beautiful, causing the entire room to go silent as people exchange surprised looks, wondering if they truly heard what they think they heard. The room stays silent for a long moment, everyone processing what they just heard. One of the judges leans forward, eyes narrowed with curiosity instead of annoyance now. "Hold on," she says, stopping Mr. Brooks before he can shuffle off stage. Maya looks just as confused as he does, but the judge gestures for both of them to stay where they are. She tells Mr. Brooks that if he's going to interrupt an audition with a voice like that, he might as well show them what he can really do. The audience reacts with a mix of surprise and excitement, and phones lift instinctively, ready to record whatever is about to happen. Maya, still shaken from the interruption, manages a small, encouraging smile toward the janitor. He hesitates, gripping the mop handle tightly as if it's the only stable thing in the room. Another judge suggests they try singing together, just to see what happens. The music starts up again, softer this time, giving both of them room to breathe. Maya begins the first line, her voice steadier now, and when Mr. Brooks joins in, the blend is shockingly perfect. Their tones rise and fall in harmony, transforming what began as a disaster into something unexpectedly magical. When the last note fades, the room erupts into applause so loud it feels like the walls themselves are vibrating. Maya stands breathless, staring at Mr. Brooks as if she's still trying to understand what just happened. He looks equally stunned, clutching his mop as though it might anchor him back to reality. The judges rise from their seats, something they rarely do, clapping with genuine excitement rather than showmanship. One of them shakes his head and laughs, saying he's been waiting all season for a moment that didn't feel predictable, and this duet was exactly that. They tell Maya and Mr. Brooks that whatever magic they created together is something people will want to see again. Another judge insists that the audition rules don't forbid unexpected partnerships, and after a quick, whispered discussion among themselves, they announce their decision: both of them are moving on to the next round as a duo. The audience cheers even louder, several people standing to record the emotional moment. Maya covers her face in disbelief, and Mr. Brooks wipes his hands nervously on his uniform, overwhelmed but smiling. Within minutes, clips of their performance begin to circulate online, already gaining momentum as the next viral sensation.